Hello viewers, I am Kausalya. Today we are going to solve example problems in chapter 9. The first problem is a tower stands vertically on the ground. Right, vertically. What do you mean by vertically? It is standing like this. Okay, this is your vertical position, and if it is like this is known as horizontal position. Right. So a tower is standing vertically on the ground from a point on the ground which is 15 meter away from the foot of the tower. So this is your tower. What will be the foot of the tower? So this is your foot of the tower. Okay. So from this point you see there is a point on the ground. Okay. Let us assume the point is here, which is 15 meter away. So what is the distance between these two points? It is 15 meter. Right. Yeah. Then the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is found to be 60 degrees. Right. So angle of elevation is nothing but you are looking at the object by just raising your head upwards. Right. So here in this case, what is the angle of elevation? You see the angle of elevation is 60 degrees to the top of the tower. So from this point, the angle of elevation, this is your top of the tower, right? So here the angle of elevation is said to be 60 degrees. Right. So the first basic thing is you should be very careful in drawing the diagram of this triangle, because based upon this we will be proceeding our calculations. So read the problem twice or thrice, right? Have more confidence while drawing this diagram. Okay, only if the diagram is right, then you can proceed and you will be getting your correct answer. Right. So here what is the thing which is asked? Find the height of the tower. So this is your tower. Right. Now we are going to find the height of this tower. Right. So you see I had already drawn this diagram. Right. Again it's up to you. You can give any name to this triangle. Okay, A, B, C, P, Q, R, L, M and whatever may be. But whenever you are drawing a triangle, always make sure you will be having one right angle. It is must. Right. Now, when you look at this, you see we need to calculate this BC, because this BC is nothing but this is the height of the tower. Right. So, again you have to go back to the trigonometric ratios. Right. Here we are having an angle, and to this angle, what is this side? This side is your adjacent side, right? Because this is your hypotenuse, and to this angle, this is your opposite side and this is your adjacent side. So what is the formula can we use here? So the best formula to use is to connect your opposite and adjacent side. So here we can use tan 60, right? Because tan theta is opposite by adjacent. So tan 60 degree is given by opposite side is BC and adjacent side is AB. Right. So here I am taking the value of BC as X here. It's up to you. Even you can simply write BC also. Right. So tan 60 value is root 3. Again you have to be very thorough with the trigonometric table. Right. So just substitute the value here, which is equal to x by 15. So we need the value of x. So x is nothing but root 3 into 15. So here height of the tower is equal to BC, which is 15 root 3. You see here the distance is given in terms of, you see it is given in form of meter. So again the answer should have the same unit, 15 root 3 meter. Right. So that's all. This problem gets over. We'll move on with the second example. So the problem is an electrician has to repair an electric fault on a pole of height 5 meter. Right. So just I am drawing a rough diagram, right? I have drawn it in a better way, but just to show you how to draw, I am drawing it one more time, right? So there is a pole which is 5 meter height. Right. Then she needs to reach a point 1.3 meter below the top of the pole to undertake the repair work. So you see, she needs to reach a point 1.3 meter below the top. That is, from this top, she has to reach a point 1.3 meter below. Right. That is, from the top, we have to measure 1.3 meter And here at this point, okay, she has to do some repair works, right? Can you get? The total length is 5. From the top, she has to reach 1.3 meter below, right? So then, what should be the length of the ladder that she should use, which when inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the horizontal would enable her to reach the required position? That is, okay, don't get afraid whenever the problem looks bigger, right? So here the thing is, what she have to do is, she have to use a ladder, right? So she have to place a ladder like this, right? And how the ladder is, you see, the ladder is inclined at an angle of 60 degrees to the horizontal. So this is your horizontal line, right? Sorry, I had drawn little bit upwards. It should be like this, right? So this is your horizontal line, and what is the angle it makes? It is making an angle of 60 degrees, right? So here what is the question that is asked? What should be the length of the ladder, right? So you should find, this is the ladder, right? The ladder is placed at a point on the ground, right, to the point where it is 1.3 meter down from the pole. You have to find the length of this ladder, right? Then the next thing is also how far from the foot of the pole should she place the foot of the ladder. That is, this is your foot of the pole and this is your foot of the ladder, right? So you have to find this distance also. Can you get? So here again, you see, you may take root 3 as 1.73, right? So this is our problem. I hope you people can easily understand this, right? So now we will proceed with our solutions. So you see, the same diagram I have drawn in a better way. That's it, right? So this is your length of the pole. It is 5 meter. And I am going to place the ladder which is 1.3 meter below from the top. Okay, from the top, the ladder is placed 1.3 meter below. So here the total length is 5 and here it is 1.3. So what about this distance? That is 5 minus 1.3 gives you 3.7. Right. Again, this is your ladder, right? And this ladder is inclined with the horizontal line by an angle of 60 degrees. So here you need to find the length of this ladder. That is to find AC. You need to find AC and you need to find the distance between the foot of the pole and the ladder. Okay. So here it is BC. You need to find these two values. Right. That's it. Once you have find out the values of these two, then the problem gets over. Right. So the first step is, you see, we know we are just name the values. Okay. Again, it's up to you. Here I had mentioned it as A, B, C and D. Again, as per your wish. Okay. You can write it as PQRS or something. So first thing is, you are finding what is the distance AB. Right. Because you see here these three lines forms a triangle. Right. Again, you need to find this side and this side. So this is confined with this triangle. So what is AB? It is 5 minus 1.3 gives you 3.7. Right. That's it. So again, the thing is, you see, here you need to find this side AC. So AC is hypotenuse, right? And you know the value of opposite side. So here we are taking sine 60 degree because sine 60 is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse, right? So here sine 60 is AB by AC, right? We know the value of AB, so just substitute. Again, you have to look at the trigonometric table and sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 is equal to 3.7 by AC. I need only AC. So just here cross multiply. Root 3 into AC is equal to 3.7 into 2. So now AC is 2 into 3.7 divided by this root 3. Right. So here I am getting 2 into 3.7 by, and in the problem they have clearly mentioned, right? You see here the value of root 3 can be taken as 1.73. So just follow this. Right. So here it is 1.73. So since I am having decimal points, okay, I like to remove those decimal points because it will make our calculation bit easier. Right. So what I am doing is, since I am having two digits here and here, it is only one digit after the point, but I am multiplying. Since I have to remove this point, I am multiplying both the numerator and denominator by 100, right? When 1.73 is multiplied by 100, it becomes 173, right? So here I am multiplying and dividing by 100. Therefore, you see, 2 into 3.7 into 100 becomes 370, and 1.73 into 100 becomes 173, right? So now I am simplifying. Okay, again it's up to you, right? I had kept this 2 as such, and I have divided simply this 370 by 173. So you see, 370 divided by 173, right? So 173 into 2 gives me 346. So 2 times of 346, and here it is, when you subtract, what happens? 10, and this becomes 6. So 10 minus 6 is 4, and 6 minus 4 is 2, right? Again 24 is a smaller number, so I am adding a 0 here. So therefore I have to keep a decimal point here, right? And again 1 times of 173 is 173, and again when you subtract, what happens? This becomes 10, and this becomes 3, again 13. So right, 10 minus 3 gives you, so sorry guys, here I have made some mistake, but anyways here it will be 4, right? Here we are getting the answer as 2.14, right? So in the place of 370 divided by 173 gives you 2.14 here. So the value of AC is, this is simple multiplication, right? 4 2s are 8, 1 2 is 2, and 2 2s are 4. And again the point is kept 2 digit, okay? After 2 digits, so from backwards, just count and keep this point here. So it is 4.28 meters, right? So this is your AC. Now we have calculated the value of AC, that is, you see, AC is the length of the ladder, so we have calculated it. Now we have to find BC, right? So for finding BC, I know the value of hypotenuse, I know the value of opposite side. So here we can use, but we need this adjacent side, right? So you can use cos 60 or tan 60, because cos 60 is adjacent by hypotenuse and tan 60 is opposite by adjacent side, right? So here cos 60. So cos 60 is nothing but BC by AC. That is, this is your, adjacent side by hypotenuse, right? So just for your reference, I am drawing this triangle. This is A, B and C, and this is your 60 degree, and this is your 3.7, and here it is 4.28, right? So cos 60 is BC by AC. So what is the value of cos 60? You see, it is 1 by 2, and what is AC? It is 4.28. Therefore again do cross multiplication, and the value of BC is 4.28 by 2, which is 2.14, right? Or if you have taken tan 60, so tan 60 is nothing but opposite by adjacent, right? So here it is, opposite is AB and adjacent is BC. So AB by BC. So you need BC. So BC is AB by tan 60, right? So the value of AB is 3.7 and tan 60 is root 3, and again this gives the answer of 2.14 meter, right? In either way you can do, and it is up to you, right? So this problem gets over here. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.